friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today we're going to be doing a little first impressions on the new Melt Cosmetics She's in Parties palette. I wasn't sure if I was going to purchase this or not when I was seeing the pictures drop before it launched, but I decided my birthday's in a few days. I can treat myself. I love melt palettes. I would literally collect them all if I could. And I decided to snag this one for myself. I never had the She's in Party stack. I actually never had any of the Melt Cosmetics stacks, but I'm really happy they made this into a palette. I really like the color scheme. I really like the packaging on this, first of all. I think it's really cute. It reminds me of just like a really antique-y wallpaper. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what it reminds me of, and I think it's beautiful. And the inside is just so pretty. I really love these rich berry mauve-y type tones. I think they're so lovely. I love the way these kinds of colors look against my eye color. I really like these tones. I don't wear them all the time, but every time I play with them, I'm reminded why I like these so much. I really like the way they look on me. I love Melt's formula in general. What I've tried so far, I have the Muerte palette and the Gemini, and I was really excited to try this one out. Again, I would own all of the Melt palettes if I could, but for now I will be happy with my 3 that I have thus far. And yeah, I don't think I will have time to do eye swatches, but I did include arm swatches for your viewing pleasure in this video, but I will be working on a 3-Lix-1 palette with this. I know I don't do those all the time anymore, but especially since I went out of my way to buy this for myself, obviously I want to use it and use it a lot, so I will be doing a 3-Lix-1 palette on this. I will get it up as soon as I possibly can. I will be filming as much as I can when I'm not working. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Anyways, let's just hop into the video and I will give you my thoughts thus far at the end. This is not a review. I repeat, this is not a review. Simply just a first impressions, but I will still give you my thoughts thus far at the end. Hello. Good morning. I'm kind of sleepy. I don't even know why because it's almost 10 a.m. It's just one of those days where I'm feeling sleepy, but I'm really, really pumped to play with this palette. You guys have no idea. I really wanted to film with it last night, but I'd worked all day and I knew I just had no energy. So here we are today, where I'm bursting with energy, obviously. I'm gonna prime with my Smashbox lid primer just because technically it's a new palette, even though I've used melt shadows before. Just in case this formula is different, I want to use my favorite primer. Just going to blend this out, and I'm not gonna set it because I don't prefer to do that. All right, so for today, I don't think we're gonna do a cut crease. Wow, shock. Who am I? I think I want to do a halo eye. I haven't done one of those in a hot minute. So I want to start simply by just taking this last Caress shade and just kind of lightly buffing it through the crease and a little bit on the lower lash line. I'm not going to take it up too far because I really do want this to be super concentrated. I don't want it to be as insanely blown out as I normally would go. Just going to take a blending brush. This is my Colourpop E2. And I'm just going to start working that in there. How are you guys doing this morning? Today is the 3rd. I think I'm going to upload this video tomorrow. Potentially today, but I don't think I'll have time to do that because I have a lot of errands to run, but tomorrow for sure. Hello from the present. I'm just keeping my head kind of tilted back so I can really get into like my eye socket, and I'm just kind of doing light little sweeps, windshield wiper motions, just to kind of get that shadow laid down in the shape that I want. I'm just going to take a tiny bit of product and do the same with the lower lash line. I'm just going to keep it very rounded, just more so focused in the center of my eye than anything. This color is really pretty. Oh, I'm just so excited about this palette. This was my birthday present to myself and I'm thrilled. It's so cute already. I'm gonna take Mean Streak now, this really pretty dark matte, and I'm just gonna take a pencil brush with that because I'm not really gonna do any blending just yet. I'm just gonna simply pack the shade down. Just kind of starting in the outer corner, gonna add some more in the inner corner. I'm gonna just lightly kind of start dragging it towards the center, but I don't want it to totally connect in the middle. It'll connect a little once I start doing some blending, but for now I just wanna leave that middle section a little more blank, just to really give focus to the dark on the inner and outer portion. You feel me? I'm also just gonna pop just a teensy little bit of that in the front little portion and the outer little portion. Just kind of, sort of, something like this. Yes, that's beautiful, right? We should just stop here. So now I'm just gonna take this smaller brush. It's a Colourpop E9. It's just like slightly bigger than the pencil brush we just had. I don't have any product on this, and I'm just gonna lightly start smudging. I'm holding the very end of my brush so I have less pressure. And I'm just gonna start just very lightly buffing these edges so it can be really soft. I'm not trying to blow this out very far. Again, I want this to be a little more concentrated, but I do still want the edges to look nice and soft. Very light pressure. Make sure you have some patience for this because it's just a little bit slower of a process when you're doing it like this. But everything seems to be working really nicely. I'm not really having issues so far, so that's good. It's what I expected. I've had nothing but pleasant experience with my Muerte palette and my Gemini, so I was really hopeful for this as well. Realistically, I would collect every melt palette ever because I just love them so much and the color stories always sing to my soul. But I can't justify spending money on every melt palette ever. And again, just doing the same thing on the lower lash line, just very lightly sweeping, just to help get it a little more diffused. Oh, I'm feeling so sultry with this so far. It's so cute. Okay, now I'm just going to take my big blending brush with a little bit more of that last caress shade, just a tiny bit. And again, I'm holding the very end of my brush. And I just want to very lightly sweep around this edge. Very, very, very light pressure. And this is pretty much where I want to leave the crease work. That was actually pretty simple considering how dark these shades are. Sometimes darker shadows can give a little bit more issue, but this was pretty easy to work with. Okay, for my halo eye, I'm gonna cut it a little bit. It's not gonna be like insanely drastic, but I want the inside to be Strange Love, that really pretty shimmer, and I want it to blend out into Lost Control on the inner and outer portion. I think that'll be really cute. And I'm ready for it. There's a man talking outside my window. He needs to excuse himself. Just taking my NYX Glitter Primer on a flat brush. I use glitter primer with every shimmer ever, and it also just helps me get some precision if I'm trying to do anything remotely cut. Just gonna kind of tap this in the center of my eye. And then as I get here, I'm gonna tilt my head back again and just really create just like a little bit of a rounded cut right in the center. Just kind of something like that. It's not really gonna look like anything impressive. I'm gonna start with that Strange Love shade. I'm just gonna dip right in with that exact same sticky side of the brush, and I'm going to press it right in the center. Oh my gosh, this shadow is so pretty. And then I'm just gonna start kind of creating that shape. You might hear people conversating outside. Don't they know that I'm filming? It's quite rude. Okay, anyways, just kind of creating a little bit of that shape right at the top where I wanted it. And I'm just kind of patting this across that middle section. Just sort of like that. And now I'm gonna take that pencil brush I had earlier with the dark matte, and I'm gonna use that to pick up that dark shimmer. Just because I don't want there to be too much of this shade, I'm just using this simply just to have a little bit of flow from the shimmers into the matte. This will be kind of my in-between. I'm not using a whole lot of pressure. I'm only picking up a little bit of product because it's very pigmented. I'm going to take that brush that I had to blend out my mattes earlier, that in-between brush, just to lightly just tap and smudge where I need to if anything looked a little too harsh. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love this. It's so pretty. I think I want to pop a little bit of that Strange Love shade in my lower lash line. I'm just taking another little brush. I'm just gonna pop it right in the center of my lower lash line. Sometimes when I do a halo, I like the bottom just to be smoky, but today I'm feeling a little bit halo-y. Oh my gosh, guys, I adore this look. I feel so pretty. I'm gonna take Skeleton Kiss, this one right here, and use that to highlight my inner corner. I could totally use Strange Love. That would be a really cool smoky effect, but I do want to use as many shadows as possible. Oh, the pink shift in the shade is so cute. Wow, I really like that. Okay, well, this is the look. I'm going to repeat it on the other eye, throw on lashes, liner, lips, all that good stuff, and I will be back when I'm done. Hello, I've returned. This is my look. This is my final form. What do you think? I think it's really pretty. I really like the way this look came out. I just feel so bold and grungy and also kind of glamorous. I really like it a lot. I wish I was like going out somewhere, but all I have to do is go to like the grocery store, which is so exciting, but at least I can feel cute while I'm there. The eye pencil I decided to go with for this look is NYX Eye Pencil in the shade Jewel. My lashes are Bold Face Makeup Alter Ego, and on my lips I went with Dose of Colors Stone. I'm just really thrilled with this look. I think it came out really good. I really like how the shadows performed. They performed very much how I would expect from Melt shadows personally. Very pigmented, but they blended nice and easily. I really like the way these colors all look together. Obviously it's a very cohesive palette, so pretty much whatever look you do with this palette is gonna look good as far as color scheme goes, but this one in particular I really did like. What did you guys think of this palette? Did you pick it up? Do you want to pick it up? I would love to hear your thoughts. Again, stay tuned for my 3 looks 1 palette. I'm really excited to start filming that one and just create more looks for you guys. I might even do an IGTV video with it at some point, so you'll have lots of looks. I'm very pumped about this palette. If you made it to the end, leave me a berry emoji, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's BeAtBean. Follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Please make sure you're continuing to stay informed with Black Lives Matter. Check the link in my bio for resources on how to help. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Okay, bye.